Hey everyone, this is Verdilt here, and today we have a battle against Skyrander, one of my favorite PokeTubers, a very awesome person, and he sets up an example to how you should be after winning and losing. Whenever he wins, he never brags, and whenever he loses, he's like, oh well, I got outplayed, instead of saying stuff like, I got critted, oh whatever. He does point out his crits, which is like normal, but anyways, stop rambling. You should go and check out his channel. Very awesome content, mostly low tier, so don't expect OU stuff. So this is why I challenged him for this, because I thought he'd be the best at it. He's a really good low tier battler. So I chose this song because I'm pretty sure he likes it, and I was pretty excited to battle him because we know each other for like a long time, but we've never battled, not even once. So this was our first battle. I lead off with my Lex Slime as he leads off with his Log and the Timber. I go for Leech Seed. I do miss. It's not the biggest deal in the world. And then I go for and then he goes for Fire Punch. I go for another Leech Seed because I figured I can live. I figured I can live a Mach Punch with leftovers and Leech Seed. But he does predict the Leech Seed since I went for it the first time and goes into his. I forgot this thing's name. He calls it Growler. This is his nickname, but I don't know. So I went for Spikes as he goes for Stealth Rocks. So we traded hazards, and I figured that going for another Spikes would be good for me. But at the same time, if I go for Leech Seed, I can get back more of my health. So he switches out, goes into his Zenfax, the what do you call this little birdie? The Fletchender. Yes. As I go for Leech Seed, sets up seeds on this thing, which is awesome because this thing is I think in lower tiers it's a great sweeper. I think Sword Dance, Acrobatics, and Flame Charge, I think. So I go for Leech Seed, get some of my health back in here. Right now he's seeded, so his sweeping capabilities is kind of less. I go into my Fairly Holds On because mine is physically defensive with Rest, Sleep, Tug, Outrage, and Earthquake, just like my classic set. So right now I can just go for Outrage and bop him because I can live any hit, right? Right? He can't kill me with Acrobatics, he still has an item, and Flame Charge is resisted, so he can't kill me, right? Except that he goes for me first. Of course, Skyrander would pull off this thing. It's pretty damn awesome. So me first, what it does, it takes the move that you used, it takes the move that you want to use, and it will be 1.5 times more powerful, so or 50% more. So basically, this is like a step Outrage. So he does kill me with a +2 Outrage and gets a little bit of Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. And then I go into Sabrina. I go for Psychic. I am surprised that he did not go for Acrobatics just to break the sash. He just stayed in. Maybe he's locked into Outrage. Is this possible? Is this what happened? Is he locked into Outrage? That'd be pretty funny. So anyways, he goes into this thing. This thing is a huge threat in this middle cup tier. Just because it can actually destroy a lot of Pokemon with its power, because it's used normally in UU or even OU. It's just like used normally. So I had to switch this thing out. In case he wanted to go for Volt Switch, I would resist it, and if he goes for Flash Cannon, he would kill me. Most likely his Choice Scarf. I'm figuring that his Choice Scarf. I am still not sure up to this day. So he switches out, and unfortunately, even if I get my +1 speed, I am still slower than him. Here I go for Endure, and honestly I should have gone for Flamethrower. Actually, I went for Endure because if he wasn't choice locked, he would have gone for Volt Switch, and I would live that. So I go for Flamethrower against this Timber. As he goes for Knockoff, predicting a switch into a Kadabra most likely, or I don't know. So this Knockoff does get a crit, does not matter at all because the lower my health is, the better for me. So I do go for Flamethrower and another Flamethrower because I figured I could kill. It's probably a roll. He goes into his Zombie, the Porygon, which we're both rocking Porygon. If you don't know the rules of this tier, I'll put them in the description. Basically, you can put Eviolite on smaller Pokemon, but you can't put Eviolite on the middle ones. So I just go for Flamethrower, it doesn't do anything. I go for Endure, hoping that he would take me down to my 1 HP because I have Reversal, which is base power 200 when I'm at 1 HP. But he does go for Recover, maybe predicting the Endure, maybe just wanting to scout out what moves I have. So I decided to switch out. Because I don't want to stay in. I don't have Endure anymore. He could probably kill me with any hit. So going to my Porygon, I do have Adaptability. He goes for Discharge and doesn't do much. We're both Eviolite. I do get Paralyzed, which wouldn't matter much in the game because thankfully I didn't get Paralyzed, not even once. And Porygon is already slow. So he goes into his Log and maybe hoping that I could either be paralyzed and just take the chance and knock me off, or maybe just second it off. I'm pretty not sure. So I do go for Tri Attack. Adaptability boost, not adaptability, what do I call it? Analytic boosted. So I do take him out, and then he goes into this thing, and this thing has insane attack, base 100, and arena trap, so I can't switch out. Goes for Earthquake, and guess what? Porygon lives with 1 HP, and this is so important because this Pokemon is a threat to my team. But I do get off an Analytic Ice Beam. It's a ground type, so I managed to take it out. And thankfully, I do live that with 1 HP, which, like I said, mattered. Right now, he's faster than me, obviously. I think even if I'm not paralyzed, he's still faster. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. He goes for Crunch, take me out, and right now, I made a sort of a small misplay. What I should have done here is just go into my Staravia, hit him with Double Edge, not Brave Bird, Double Edge, because to put him in range of Flamethrower. And then Endure with my Combuskin, so I get up my +1, and then kill him, and then I would get to my +2 before Magneton arrives, because Magneton is most likely Scarfed, and Magneton will outspeed me even with +1 speed boost. So I have to get 2 speed boost, and killing this thing would be probably a good game for me. But luckily for me, Get Tricked doesn't pick off the kill, which is really awesome. And right now, I just go into my what do you call it? Yes, I go into my Combuskin, pity, and I go for Flamethrower because Flamethrower would obviously kill it from this range, no doubt. Flamethrower does take out the Graveler. That's not Graveler, shit. Yeah, I do take it out. Grovyle, I think. Yes, Grovyle. So I do take it out with Flamethrower, get my +1 speed boost, and right now, even if he went into his potentially Scarfed Magneton, I would just Endure and outspeed it at the next turn. So he goes into his this thing. I go for Endure. He has no... he wouldn't recover. He does know that I don't have Weakness Policy anymore since he knocked it off, so he's not worried about anything. He goes for Discharge. It's not super effective, obviously, but I just wanted to point that out. So he goes for Discharge. I am back to my 1 HP, and I go for Reversal, which is base 200 power. Take this thing out, even though it's Eviolite, but it's stab 200 power. The total is 300. That's insane. So Reversal does kill this thing, and then he goes into his Beringer, and it's too late, even if it's Scarf, even though Magneton is like base 75 speed and Combuskin is base 50, but I'm at +3, so no chance. Reversal, taking this thing out, and we do win the game. We had Kadabra in the back just to save us, but we didn't get down to this, and I'm lucky because Magneton could potentially live 2 Shadow Balls. So yeah, this will be the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I really love this tier, the brand new one to the series, and I love this game so much. I mean, it's not every day you get to see a Fletchender using Outrage and the Combuskin using Reversal. So that was pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is the last battle with this specific team. I'll be using a new team next time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and see you later.